Imagine yourself sitting in the driver's seat of a sleek and powerful sports car, the wind rushing through your hair as you accelerate down an open road. For car enthusiasts around the world, this exhilarating experience is synonymous with the name Bugatti. Since its inception in 1909, Bugatti has been a symbol of luxury, elegance, and unparalleled engineering prowess. In this video, we will take you on a captivating journey through the fascinating history of Bugatti, tracing its origins, exploring its iconic models, and marveling at the innovations that have made it one of the most coveted automotive brands in the world. Every great story has a humble beginning, and Bugatti's tale is no exception. Our journey starts when Ettore Bugatti, born on September 15, 1881 in Milan, Italy. From a young age, he showed an extraordinary aptitude for mechanics and engineering. Growing up in a family of artists and craftsmen, Ettore had a unique blend of creativity and technical skills that would shape his future endeavors. At the age of 17, Ettore built his first car, a tricycle powered by a single-cylinder engine. This early creation showcased his passion for automobiles and his innate ability to push the boundaries of engineering. It was this determination and talent that would set him on a path to revolutionize the automotive industry. Recognizing his potential, Ettore's father sent him to study at the prestigious École des Arts et Métiers in Mulhouse, France. It was here that he honed his skills and deepened his understanding of mechanics, laying the foundation for his future success. After completing his education, Ettore Bugatti embarked on a journey to establish his own automobile manufacturing company. In the 15th of January 1909, Jean Bugatti, born in Cologne, Jean was the eldest son of Ettore Bugatti. Soon after his birth, the family moved to the village of Dorlisheim near Molsheim in Alsace, Germany, where his father built the new Bugatti automobile manufacturing plant. Born into a family of creative people, from boyhood, he was interested in his father's business. His grandfather, Carlo Bugatti, had lived in France for several years when he relocated from his native Milan to live in Paris. The Bugatti family were multilingual, and in France, Gian Alberto became known as Jean. The World War I and its aftermath. During the war, Ettore Bugatti was sent away, initially to Milan and later to Paris, but as soon as hostilities had been concluded, he returned to his factory at Molsheim. Less than 4 months after the Versailles Treaty formalized the transfer of Alsace from Germany to France, Bugatti was able to obtain, at the last minute, a stand at the 15th Paris Motor Show in October 1919. He exhibited 3 light cars, all of them closely based on their pre-war equivalents, and each fitted with the same overhead camshaft 4-cylinder 1,368cc engine with 4 valves per cylinder. Smallest of the 3 was a Type 13 inches with a racing body, constructed by the Bugatti themselves, and using a chassis with a 2,000 mm 78.7 in wheelbase. The others were a Type 22 and a Type 23, with wheelbases of 2,250 and 2,400 mm, 88.6 and 94.5 in, respectively. Bugatti, under the leadership of Ettore Bugatti, contributed to the war effort by producing aircraft engines. Their most famous engine was the Bugatti U16, a 16-cylinder engine known for its reliability and power. These engines were used in French and British aircraft, including the famous SPAD 13 fighter plane. After the giving of Alsace by Germany to France, after the end of the war in 1919, the company became subject to French authority. One of Bugatti's most iconic creations was the Bugatti Type 35, a racing car that dominated the motorsport scene in the 1920s. With its sleek design, powerful engine, and exceptional handling, the Type 35 was a force to be reckoned with on the racetrack. It secured victory after victory, solidifying Bugatti's reputation as a maker of exceptional performance cars. But Ettore Bugatti didn't limit himself to racing cars. He also delved into the world of luxury automobiles, creating masterpieces like the Bugatti Royale. This magnificent car, with its luxurious design and unmatched craftsmanship, was intended for Europe's elite. Despite its limited production and high price tag, the Bugatti Royale remains one of the most revered and sought-after cars in the world. By the late 1920s, young Jean Bugatti was an integral part of the company and had already demonstrated his vehicle design abilities. In 1932, at the age of 23 years, he did most of the design for the company's Type 41 Royale. His body designs complemented his father's engineering skill, making Bugatti one of the greatest names in automobile manufacturing. Additionally, Jean Bugatti designed 4 bodies for the Type 57, the Ventoux, Stevio, Adelante, and Atlantic models. Regarded as the finest of all the Bugatti touring models, the supercharged Bugatti 57 was debuted at the 1936 Paris Salon. Jean Bugatti also showed his engineering skills by working on new independent suspension systems to replace solid front axles and twin-cam engine applications. He frequently tested the company's prototypes. On the 11th of August 1939, while testing the Type 57 tank-bodied racer which had just won the 24 Hours of Le Mans race that year, not far from the factory on the road near the village of Duppeckheim, 30-year-old Jean Bugatti was killed when suddenly a cycle came out of nowhere. He lost control of his vehicle and crashed into a tree after avoiding a cyclist. Ettore lost his perfect son and his only successor. He is interred in the Bugatti family plot at the municipal cemetery in Dorlisheim. There is a monument to him at the site of his accident. In just 3 weeks later of his death, the German army arrived in Alsace City. In World War II, Bugatti's production was significantly impacted by the German occupation of Alsace, where the Bugatti factory was located. The factory was seized by the German forces, and they demanded him to produce cars and torpedoes, but he refused to work for them, and Bugatti's ability to produce automobiles and aircraft engines was severely restricted. While Bugatti's involvement in World War I was more substantial in terms of supporting the war effort with aircraft engines, their contribution during World War II was limited due to the occupation of their factory by German forces. The Bugatti family experienced several tragic events in their history. 1. Jean Bugatti's death. Ettore suffered a personal tragedy when his son Jean Bugatti, who was a talented designer and test driver for the company, died in a car accident in 1939. This was a significant loss for the family and the company. 2. Company decline. After World War II, Bugatti struggled to regain its pre-war success and declined in prominence. Bugatti faced financial difficulties and production ceased. Ettore Bugatti passed away from his illness on the 21st of August 1947. The death of Ettore Bugatti proved to be a severe blow to the brand, and the death of his son Jean in 1939 meant that there was no successor to lead the factory, with no more than about 8,000 cars made. The company struggled financially, and it released one last model in the 1950s, and the company continued to struggle without his leadership, and their family couldn't manage it. The company door was shut down for a decade before eventually being purchased for its airplane parts business in 1963. In 1987, an Italian entrepreneur, Romano Ardola, bought the brand name and revived it as Bugatti Automobili SPA, who attempted to revive it with the Bugatti EB110 in the early 1990s. However, this endeavor was short-lived, and the brand changed ownership again. The company was founded in 1998 as a subsidiary of the Volkswagen Group and is based in Molsheim, Alsace, France. In the late 1990s, Volkswagen Group acquired Bugatti and introduced the Bugatti Veyron in the early 2000s, which became a symbol of luxury and performance. The Veyron set several speed records and was followed by models like the Chiron. Bugatti continued to produce high-performance, limited-production hypercars, often pushing the boundaries of automotive engineering and design. The brand's focus remained on combining extreme performance with luxury, making it one of the most prestigious names in the automotive world. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more videos like this. Thanks for joining us on this journey through Bugatti's history.